need it here. And that is enough for now. Whatever your night feels like, you do not have to fight it. If you feel wide awake, that can be here. If you feel heavy or foggy, that can be here too. Even if your mind is busy, you are still welcome. Nothing to do, nothing to solve. Just be here with me. And if part of you is still bracing, still trying to hold everything together, you do not have to keep doing that right now. You can let tonight be simpler than that. You can let this moment be smaller than the whole day. And we will keep it very simple. We will return again and again to one ordinary breath. You can notice the next inhale arriving in its own time, and the exhale leaving in its own time. No need to make it deeper. No need to make it calm. Just letting it happen. And maybe you let the exhale be a little more like permission. Not a technique, just a soft signal to your body that it can loosen its grip, even slightly. If attention drifts, that is normal. When you notice, you simply come back to one breath, like touching a quiet home base. No catching up, no fixing it. Just one breath again. And as you breathe, you can let a little softness appear. The jaw not working so hard. The shoulders not holding themselves up. The belly free to loosen, even a small amount. You do not have to hold your face in place. You do not have to keep your shoulders ready. You do not have to keep your belly tight, as if you are preparing for something. And if you notice any heaviness beginning to arrive, you can let it be welcome too. A gentle weight, a natural settling, nothing forced, nothing earned. A sense of warmth, not as a place you have to imagine, just as a feeling that can be allowed. Like the comfort of spiced cider warmth in the background of your chest. Like a steady fire glow that does not ask anything of you. Like a snowy window that makes the world feel quieter without you needing to do a single thing. If those words help, you can let them sit in the background. And if they do not, you can leave them and come back to breath or the simple heaviness of your body resting. And then back to one ordinary breath in its own time, out in its own time. And if you only catch the exhale, that is enough. Nothing to do. Just be here. One breath and another. And now you can let your attention begin to drift through the body in a slow, predictable way. not searching for anything, just passing through and softening where you can. And if your mind wanders while we do this, that is completely okay. You can always come back to one ordinary breath. Start with the face. Let the forehead loosen, as if it can smooth from the inside out. Let the eyes rest back in their own sockets, not working, not reaching. Let the cheeks soften, and the jaw. If the teeth are touching, they can separate a little. If the tongue is pressed up, it can rest. And take one easy breath. Let the exhale be a small permission for the face to feel heavier. Now the neck and shoulders. Let the throat be soft. Let the neck loosen with nothing to hold up. And the shoulders can drop, even by a fraction. Not pulled down, just allowed to sink, as if gravity is finally getting its turn. If any area does not want to soften tonight, you do not have to force it. You can skip right over it. You can move on and let it be exactly as it is. And again, one ordinary breath to return. Its own time. In its own time. Now the arms and hands. Let the upper arms feel supported, no longer held up by effort. Let the elbows be unguarded. Let the forearms loosen. And the hands. The palms can soften open or rest exactly as they are. The fingers can be easy, not doing, not gripping. As the arms rest, you might notice a faint comfort in the background, like the idea of cinnamon and apple, with a trace of wood smoke far away. Nothing you need to picture clearly. Just a soft, familiar warmth in the air of your mind. And near the center of this scan, let this be a gentle anchor for a moment. Like the comfort of spiced cider warmth in the background of your chest. And then we return to the body again. Now the chest and belly. Let the chest soften, not lifted, not braced. Let the space around the heart feel unforced. And the belly can loosen. If you notice any holding here, you do not have to change it all at once. Just let it be less, by a small amount. Take one breath that you do not improve. And with the exhale, let the torso sink a little more into whatever is supporting you. Now the hips. Let the pelvis settle. Let the hips feel wide and heavy, like they can be held without you holding them. you have been using to keep yourself together can soften here. And again, if something feels resistant or tight, you can simply allow it to be. No wrestling, no persuading, just moving on and resting anyway. Now the legs and feet. Let the thighs sink. Let the knees be easy. Let the calves loosen. And the ankles, all the way down to the feet. Let the soles rest. Let the toes soften, as if they can finally stop helping. And one more ordinary breath as a simple return. With the exhale, feel the whole body settling as one. Face soft, shoulders loose, arms heavy, chest and belly unheld, hips sunk, legs resting, all of it together, easing downward into one quiet, simple weight. And in the background, that gentle blend can remain only as a hint: cinnamon and apple, and the faintest wood smoke, like a memory of warmth that asks nothing of you. You can rest here exactly as you are. Nothing to do. Just letting the body be supported and letting the night be quiet around you. And from this settled, supported feeling in your body, you can let a simple image arrive. The way warmth arrives when you step inside from the cold. No effort is needed. You do not have to build anything perfectly in your mind. If the details are faint, that is more than enough. Imagine you are in one quiet farmhouse room. A room made for resting. The air is dim and calm, and nothing here needs your attention. In this room, a fireplace holds a steady glow. Not bright, not dramatic, just a constant, low warmth that stays the same. You can feel that warmth as a gentle easing in the chest and belly, as if the front of your body is being softly soothed. And nearby, a burgundy sofa waits for you, already inviting, already safe. The cushions are deep enough to receive your weight without resistance. You do not have to hold yourself up here. You can let yourself be held. Let your body translate that into something simple. Shoulders dropping by the smallest amount. Arms heavy. Hips settling, as if the whole body knows, quietly, that it can stop working. Across the room, A window shows a soft snowfall outside. The snow moves gently, without urgency. Everything beyond the glass feels far away and muted. You are inside. You are sheltered. And you can return to one ordinary breath. And nothing to manage. Just letting the exhale help you sink a little more into comfort. Now that the room is here, simply and completely, you might notice a familiar comfort in the background, like cinnamon and apple, with a trace of wood smoke far away. Not a scent you have to chase. Just a hint that tells your nervous system, without words, that you are safe. The steady fireplace glow stays steady. The burgundy sofa keeps holding you without asking anything back. The snowy window keeps the world outside. And you can let your attention make one slow, gentle round through the same comforts again. Fireplace glow, sofa support, snow at the window, each one reminding the body that it can soften and settle and stay. And once more, you can return to a simple breath. And let the exhale be the smallest release, as if you can hand your weight back to the cushions. If thoughts wander through, they can wander through this room the way the snow wanders down beyond the glass. No need to follow them. No need to fix them. You can rest here anyway. And again, without doing anything new, you can notice the warmth where it lands. A steady ease at the chest. A quiet loosening at the belly. A sense of being inside something kind, with nothing to solve. Let the body grow a little heavier in its own way. Let the face be soft. Let the jaw be unworked. Let the belly be loose. And feel how the room, like a gentle container, continues to support you without effort. And one more slow cycle, only if it feels natural. The fireplace, steady and low. The burgundy sofa, receiving you. The window with its quiet snowfall, keeping the night at a distance. And that familiar comfort in the background, cinnamon and apple, and the faintest wood smoke, like warmth that does not ask you to be any different. You are allowed to be exactly as you are in this moment, held by warmth, by stillness, held by the simple fact of being inside, with nothing required of you. You are safe. You are seen. You are loved. And you can rest. And staying right here in this warm room, you can let the comfort become even simpler. Nothing to solve, nothing to manage. Imagine close by a warm mug of spiced cider already waiting. You do not have to reach far. Just the sense of it being there, easy to hold. And if it feels natural, your hands can curl around the mug. Not gripping, just resting your fingers and palms against warmth. Let that warmth be steady and ordinary, like the firelight behind it. Nothing to do. And if you have been carrying a little tiredness or a quiet worry you could not put down, you do not have to carry it so tightly right now. You might notice the shoulders soften in response. The arms get a little heavier. The chest eases, as if it can finally stop holding itself up. And if your mind wanders for a moment, that is completely okay. You can come back to the simple weight of your hands and one ordinary breath. Nothing to do. And without effort, you can take in one gentle breath near the rim of the mug. Cinnamon and apple. A comfort your body recognizes before your mind has to name it. The faintest trace of wood smoke stays in the background, distant and calm. If the scent feels clear, or if it feels barely there, either way is enough. Nothing to do. When you are ready, you can let a tiny sip happen. Just enough to feel warmth touch the mouth and throat. And then nothing else. No next step to remember. You do not have to feel anything special. Nothing to do. Let that warmth travel in its own slow way. A soft line down into the chest. A gentle settling into the belly. Not dramatic. Just the body agreeing with comfort. And as that comfort lands, you might notice the upper back soften against support. The legs loosening. Even the feet becoming a little heavier without trying. Nothing to do. The fireplace stays as it was. A steady glow that does not change. The snowy window stays quiet and still, keeping the night outside. And right here, as a simple reminder, you can let the comfort triad return. This warm cider close by, firelight steady and low, and the snow beyond the window, resting far away while you stay sheltered. Nothing to do. And if it feels right now, the mug can be set down again. A small movement. Simple. The hands release without effort, and your palms can rest, empty and relaxed. Let the fingers be loose. Let the wrists be unworked. Nothing to do. As soon as the mug is no longer in your hands, you can let your body sink further into the burgundy sofa. Let the cushions take the weight. Let the back be supported. Let the legs be heavy in their own way. And you can return to one simple breath again. In and out. Nothing to do. And just to deepen this, we can move through that same easy comfort once more, in the smallest way. Your hands return to the warm mug. Warmth in the palms. Firelight steady in the background. Nothing to do. One unhurried breath near the cider. Cinnamon and apple again, familiar and soft. If a thought floats by, it can float by. You do not have to follow it. Nothing to do. And a second tiny sip if you want it. Warmth and then stillness. Let the throat soften after. Let the jaw be slack. Nothing to do. You can let the motif return, like a quiet nudge back to comfort. A small warmth in your hands. A steady glow in the room. And snow beyond the glass, quiet and separate from you. And now, the mug can be set down again. Hands resting. Breath simple. Body heavy and supported. Nothing to do. And if if you would like one more slow cycle, just to make this comfort feel self-sustaining, you can keep it even smaller. Hands return to the mug only as a gentle reminder of warmth. Not because you need to do it perfectly, only because it is easy. Nothing to do. And if tonight has asked a lot of you, you can let this be the place where you stop trying to hold it all at once. One soft breath near the rim. Cinnamon and apple, or just the idea of them. A tiny sip, or the memory of warmth, if that is all you want tonight. And then the mug set down once more. Nothing to do. And as your hands empty again, you can feel how naturally the body settles. Shoulders low, upper back wide, hips heavy, thighs and calves releasing, feet resting as if they can finally stop bracing. Nothing to do. Just the steady glow, the familiar scent, faint and kind, and you sinking into the sofa, letting comfort hold you without any effort at all. And in this steadiness, you can let your mind stop reaching for the next thing. Not because you forced it, only because it is safe to pause. Nothing to fix tonight. Nothing to prove. Nothing you have to figure out before you can rest. You can let your body do what it knows. And if tonight is one of those nights where resting feels a little unfamiliar or a little far away, that is still okay. You are not behind. You are not failing at anything. You are allowed to be exactly as you are and still be worthy of softness. Let the weight of you be honest. Let gravity have you. The sofa holding your back. The cushions taking the shape of your hips and legs. Without you helping. And just for a few slow breaths, you can let your attention drift down through the body in the simplest way. Forehead smooth, eyes resting, jaw loose with nothing to hold. shoulders unhooking from effort, chest easing, belly soft, allowed to rise and fall, hips heavy, thighs and calves letting go, feet resting with no need to brace. Nothing to do, nothing to fix tonight. And if a thought tries to rise up, just because it is used to doing that, it can rise. And it can pass. You do not have to follow it. Nothing to fix tonight. The fire stays warm in the background. The scent stays faint and familiar. The snowy window stays quiet, keeping the night outside. Nothing to prove. Not to me. Not to anyone. You can rest without performing rest. And if you notice yourself trying to get it right, you can let that effort soften too. Even the wish to relax can be set down. You do not have to earn this quiet. You can just be here. And you can let your body do what it knows. A slow softening on the exhale. A little more heaviness in the legs. The shoulders dropping by a few quiet degrees. And you can return to one ordinary breath whenever you want. In without effort, and out a little longer if it happens naturally. Nothing to do. If you notice any bracing anywhere, you do not have to undo it perfectly. Just let it be allowed to loosen. Even a little. Nothing to fix tonight. And after that, as a simple anchor, you can remember the motif again. This warm cider close by. Firelight steady and low. And the snow beyond the window, resting far away while you stay sheltered. And in an even simpler way, you can let that same anchor return once more. Warmth in the room. A faint, familiar scent. The night kept gently on the other side of the glass. Nothing to do. Let that be enough. let safety be simple. You can let your body do what it knows. Breath coming and going in its own rhythm. Hands resting. Jaw unworked. Belly soft. And you do not have to be a certain kind of person to deserve rest. Not the productive version of you. Not the composed version. Just you as you are, already enough. And if you drift, you drift. If you stay awake, you stay awake. Either way, nothing is required of you. Nothing to prove. Nothing to fix tonight. Just being held right here in this quiet warmth. And right here in this quiet warmth, you can let a little more weight pour down through you. Not as a task, just as something your body is already doing. Close by, in the same easy reach as everything else in this room, there is a simple notebook and a pen already waiting. Nothing special. Nothing to set up. Just there, so you do not have to carry everything in your mind. And if you would rather not use it, you do not have to. You can stay exactly as you are and keep resting. But if it feels natural, you can let your hand find the pen. Feel it resting in your fingers. Notice how little effort that takes. Let the room keep being steady around you. This warm cider close by. Firelight steady and low. And the snow beyond the window, resting far away while you stay sheltered. Now, just one thing. Only a label. 1 to 3 words, and that is all. No story. No solving. You can let the pen make a small, simple mark on the page. A brief worry, written down as lightly as you can. And when the words are there, you can pause. Let your hand rest. Let your shoulders soften by a quiet degree. You can fold the page once, or tear it along an easy line. No neatness required. Just a simple ending to that one small note. And then, in the calmest way, you can offer it to the fire. Not with any ceremony. Just placing it close enough that the warmth can take it. The fire does what fire does. Without you helping. The paper darkens, curls, and quietly becomes ash. No effort. No struggle. And when it is finished, it is finished. Nothing left to hold on to. Let a soft exhale happen. Jaw loosening. Shoulders dropping. And notice your hands now. Empty, warm hands. This warm cider close by. Firelight staying low. And the snow beyond the window, quiet and far, while you stay sheltered. You can rest for a moment in that small space that opened. And if another worry is lingering nearby, you can do this once more. Only 1 to 3 words again. Brief, bounded. Let the pen touch the page, just long enough to name it. And then stop. No extra sentences. No explanation. Fold or tear. Simple and quiet. And offer this second small note to the fireplace. The warmth receives it. The flame transforms it. It becomes ash, light and harmless, settling down into the already waiting bed of gray. As it completes, let your body take the cue. A soft exhale. A little unhooking in the shoulders. A smoother forehead. And those empty, warm hands again. You are not your thoughts. You are the one resting. And you can come back to one ordinary breath. is enough for tonight, you can stop right there. 2 releases is plenty. You do not have to clear everything. But if you want one last, gentle offload, you can choose just one more. Only a few words. The smallest handle you can give it. Let the pen write it down. Then your hand can rest. And you can fold or tear the paper with almost no thought at all. Offer it to the fire. The flame takes it without drama. The paper gives up its shape. It turns to ash, and the ash settles. Completion, simple and final. And again, a soft exhale. Jaw loose. Shoulders soft. Hands empty and warm. This warm cider close by. Firelight steady and low. And the snow beyond the window, resting far away while you stay sheltered. Now the notebook can close, or simply sit there unfinished, and it is still fine. The pen can be set down with no precision at all. And as you set them aside, you do not have to pick those worries back up again tonight. And you can feel what it is like to not be holding those words inside your head. They are not gone forever, maybe. But for now, they are not in your hands. For now, they are not asking anything of you. Let the warmth stay steady. Let the breath come and go. And let your body keep sinking into its support, as if it has been waiting all day to be allowed to rest. And now, with those words no longer asking anything of you, everything can feel wider. Not empty, just spacious. You can let your attention rest where it wants to rest. Maybe it settles near the window. Not to look closely, sense the quiet snow beyond it. The night out there is wide, and it does not need you. It does not ask you to understand it. It simply holds its own stillness. And here inside, you are held too. Supported, sheltered, and if anything in you has still been a little braced, a little watchful, you do not have to keep doing that right now. You are safe enough in this moment to soften. If a thought drifts in, it can be small and far away, like something passing at the edge of hearing. You do not have to follow it. You do not have to answer it. Just notice and let a breath happen. And as the exhale leaves, your body can soften by a quiet degree. Shoulders lowering without effort. The space around the eyes smoothing. Hands heavy, warm, and unneeded for anything right now. And you can let that heaviness be welcome. Like your body finally being allowed to be done for the night. You might sense the steady glow nearby, not demanding attention. Just a gentle warmth that stays constant, even when you are not thinking about it. This warm cider close by. And then you can let that phrase go too. Back to the window. Back to the quiet snow. Back to the wide night. Nothing changes that you need to track. No message hidden in it. Just stillness stretching on. If your mind wanders again, that is completely okay. You can let it wander the way it does. And when you notice, you can return in the simplest way. Notice. Exhale. Soften. And if you notice any unease, any leftover tightness, that is okay too. It does not mean you are doing anything wrong. Notice the place your body meets its support. The weight in your hips, your back, your legs. And as the breath goes out, let gravity do the work. The jaw loosening. The tongue resting easily. The chest settling, not trying to be any certain way. And again, notice. A slow exhale. And soften, as if your muscles can simply stop holding themselves up. Your back can be wide against its support. Your belly can be easy. Your legs can feel pleasantly heavy, as if they are sinking a little deeper into rest. Thoughts can be there or not. Either is fine. You are not required to organize them. Out beyond the window, the night remains vast. It keeps its distance. Quiet and impersonal. And you can let that be comforting. A wide night that does not ask anything of you. And inside, you can feel the same kind of quiet begin to spread. Not forced, just allowed. One more ordinary breath to return. And soften again. And maybe one more, if it comes naturally. Notice. Exhale. soften. Let the forehead be smooth. Let the shoulders be low. Let the hands stay open, empty, warm. This warm cider close by. No need to hold the scene sharply. No need to hold my words either. You can simply rest with the wide night out there and the steady warmth in here. And in this steady quiet, you might notice something simple rise in you. Not a plan, not a task, just a small, gentle leaning toward what you need. And if nothing comes, that is perfectly fine. You can rest without forming a single intention. You do not have to search for anything. You do not have to reach. But if it feels easy, you can let one soft sentence appear, almost like a warm breath. Something like, "May I rest?" Or, "Let there be ease." You do not have to pick the right words. You do not have to mean it perfectly. It can be only a faint wish, barely shaped. Even a simple, quiet yes to softness. And you can let the wide night beyond the snowy window simply witness it. That vast sky that does not judge. That does not rush you. It can hold your little sentence the way it holds the falling, quiet outside. No need to send it anywhere. No need to follow it with more thinking. If another intention wants to join it, it can be just as simple. Maybe patience with myself. Or let tomorrow be lighter. And if even that feels like too much, you can let it go. One is enough. None is enough. This warm cider close by. And now, nothing to do. Nothing to carry forward on your shoulders. The night can keep that little intention for you without effort. You are allowed to set it down completely. You can draw the blanket a little closer in whatever way is already comfortable. Let the fabric settle where it wants to settle. Let your body sink into the sofa as if it has been waiting for permission to be fully supported. And maybe notice how the weight of your legs can drop. How your hips can feel heavy, steady, and held. Feel the steady presence of the fire nearby. Not dramatic, just faithful warmth. A quiet safety that does not ask you to stay alert. Even your hands can rest as they are. Open, warm, with nothing to manage. And you can return to the simplest anchor again. A slow breath arriving. A slow breath leaving. And on the exhale, your shoulders can drop by a small degree. Your jaw can loosen without you having to fix it. Your forehead can smooth as if it remembers how. Nothing to do now. Nothing to solve tonight. Warmth in the room. Shelter around you. Your body allowed to be heavy and done. it helps, you can let a quiet phrase repeat inside, as softly as you like. Safe enough. Resting now. Letting sleep come in its own time. And once more, a breath you do not have to improve. In and out. And the blanket can feel a little warmer against your skin. The sofa can feel a little more supportive beneath you. And if thoughts return, they can pass at the edge again. You do not have to follow. You can keep resting with the snowy quiet out there and the steady warmth in here. No need to hold onto my words. You can let them drift too, while your body continues sinking, slow and easy, into rest. And now you can let the room fade. Not by doing anything special. Just by allowing it. Let the farmhouse soften at the edges first. The firelight, the snowy window, the sense of being held inside that quiet shelter. All of it can begin to blur, the way a picture blurs when you stop trying to keep it clear. You might notice how the corners of the room feel less defined. How the outlines of things do not need to stay sharp. The glow can lose its shape. The window can become only a pale impression. Even the idea of the farmhouse can become lighter, thinner, less important. And as that happens, just one last continuity cue. That warm cider close by. Even that can drift away too. You do not not have to keep imagining the scent, or the glow, or the shape of the room. You can stop picturing. You can stop holding the scene together. If part of you wants to keep it, that is okay. If your mind reaches for the fire again, or the window again, it can do that. Nothing is wrong. You are not behind. You can let it appear and let it thin out again without any pressure to do it perfectly. This is the soft exit. The images can thin out as if they are gently dissolving into the dark behind your eyelids. And you can come back to what is immediate. Just the simplest truths. The real weight of your body. The simple contact beneath you. The blanket resting where it rests. The quiet, ordinary air on your skin. And you do not have to concentrate on any of it. You can notice it loosely. Like letting your attention rest instead of aim. And the breath still here without your help. In and out. Nothing to fix. Nothing to earn. With each exhale, you can let your body become a little more honest about its tiredness. A little heavier where it meets the surface beneath you. Your shoulders can be dropped already. Your hands can be finished already. Your face can soften without a single instruction from you. If your mind reaches back for the farmhouse, it can. And you can let it go again, just as easily. No correction needed. No effort. Even returning is optional. Even listening is optional. You are allowed to be done with images now. Allowed to be done with tracking my words. If you are awake, you can be awake gently. If you are drifting, you can drift without noticing the moment it happens. Sleep can come in its own time. And if it comes quickly, you do not have to notice. If it comes slowly, you do not have to guide it. Just this steady letting go. A body growing heavier. A warmth that can stay simple. The contact points deepening, little by little. A face smoothing. A jaw unclenching without instruction. And if a thought passes through, it can pass through like whether you do not have to respond to. You do not have to follow it. You do not have to finish it. You can let it be there and let your body keep settling anyway. And you can keep returning whenever you want to the smallest truth of the moment. Feeling supported. Feeling allowed to rest. And letting the rest take care of itself. And now, without bringing the pictures back, you can let a simple warmth move through you. like liquid honey. A golden warmth that is slow and soothing and steady. It does not need you to imagine it perfectly. It can be more like a feeling than a picture. Just a quiet glow of comfort and the faint trace of something familiar in the air. And you already so safe. Let it begin at the top of your head. A gentle golden warmth touching the scalp. Not bright, not urgent, just warm. And as it settles there, you can soften. Your forehead can soften. The muscles around your eyes can soften. Your eyelids can be heavy and finished. You are safe. You can sink. Let the warmth glide down into your face. Through your cheeks. Along your temples. And into your jaw. If your teeth are touching, they can separate just a little. If your tongue is pressing, it can rest. Everything in your face can be heavy. Safe enough to let go. And the breath is still here. With the exhale, you can soften again. Let the golden warmth flow into your neck and throat. A slow easing. Like something warm smoothing a crease. Your shoulders can drop. because you make them. Just because they are allowed to. Heavy shoulders. Soft shoulders. Safe shoulders. And the warmth continues down through the upper chest. Across the collarbones. Through the center of the chest, where the breath moves. If anything feels tight there, it does not have to open all at once. It can soften by a single degree. And then another. You are safe. You can be heavy. You can sink into the support beneath you. Let that honey-like warmth slide down into your arms. Through the upper arms. Elbows. Forearms. Your hands can soften. The palms can be open, even if the fingers are curled. Nothing to hold. Nothing to manage. Heavy hands. Soft hands. Safe hands. And now into the belly. That warm, golden settling. Letting the abdomen be easy. Letting the inside of you be unguarded for a while. If the mind offers a thought, it can offer it. You do not have to take it. You are not your thoughts. They can drift by, and you can keep sinking anyway. One more exhale. And soften. Let the warmth move into the lower back and the hips. Into the pelvis. A deep downward settling. Safe. Heavy. Sinking. And then down through the thighs. Front and back. Let the muscles release their last small grip. Not all at once. Just enough. Let the warmth linger there a little longer. Let the thighs feel fully supported, fully held by gravity. Nothing to carry. Nothing to brace for. And as the backs of the legs can sink a little more into the surface beneath you. A slow, quiet heaviness. The knees can be icy. The calves can be heavy. The ankles can soften. Let that honey warmth pass gently over the knees. Over the kneecaps and behind the knees, where you do not have to hold anything tight. Easy knees. Safe knees. And then into the calves. Down the shins. A slow downward warmth, like settling into a deeper rest. With each exhale, the lower legs can feel a little heavier, a little more finished. The ankles can loosen without you checking on them. The tops of the feet can soften. And now the feet. A warm, golden finish all the way down to the toes. Let the toes be loose. Let the soles feel supported. Let the warmth rest in the soles for a moment. A quiet softness spreading through the arches and the heels. Nothing to press into. Nothing to push against. Your whole body can be heavy now. Softened from head to toe. Safe in this moment. And you can return to one simple breath again. Let the exhale be the signal that you do not have to hold yourself up anymore. And you do not have to keep following my words. You do not have to do anything else. It is okay to drift. It is okay to rest. It is okay to let go in the smallest ways, over and over. If sleep is already close, you can let it take you. If you are still awake, you can rest here anyway. No effort. No fixing. Just breath happening on its own. And warmth staying simple. And your body sinking. Safe. Heavy. Soft. And if you miss a word, it does not matter. if you miss a whole sentence, it is still okay. Sleep can come without you noticing the moment it arrives. Let yourself drift whenever you drift. You do not have to notice. Nothing else now.